Hey guys, it's Marianne here. So last time I talked to you guys, I said that I'm going to do Fertility Fridays. And for those of you that don't know me, my name is Marianne Major, and my son Camden was stillborn at 40 weeks, full term. And after that happened, I got really obsessed with fitness and exercise. And now that has been 3 years later, and I'm at a point in my life where I want to have another child. And I've been trying and it hasn't happened. So I decided to take steps to go to a fertility clinic. It's called Overlake Reproductive Health. It's in Bellevue, Washington. Some of you were asking me. And really, it's just been a process. So last week, I was getting ready to go on a trip. I was super busy, and the one thing that I mentioned to you guys was that they did this test. It's called the HSG test, and basically they looked down under, and they found that one of my tubes was clogged. And so I go back to the doctor next week, and I have a decision to make, and my decision is, do I get that tube removed, or what are the other options, and all that good stuff. I also got the chickenpox vaccine. I have to get it for 2 months in a row because I never had the chickenpox, and I guess they won't move forward with any fertility treatments until they know that I've had that vaccine. So that's kind of the little update. And then I had a week to process this tube thing, and it not saying it made me happy, but it kind of did, because I was blaming myself so much for not being able to get pregnant. And I don't know if you guys have ever been in a situation before where you were blaming yourself, and maybe it wasn't even with pregnancy, maybe it was with something else. But you have to stop that self-blame and start that self-love, because it's not your fault. I mean, for years I was like, I felt like it was my fault that Camden died. I was like, maybe I ate a burger that day. Maybe I shouldn't have ate that burger, or maybe maybe because I was walking Laker and he was pulling on me too much, or maybe I ate Chick-fil-A every day and that was bad. And I started like making up all these stories in my head, and I had to really, really, really like let go of that self-blame. And then in this situation, and I've been really honest with you guys, I did intermittent fasting for about a year. And I loved it, actually. And the reason why I did intermittent fasting was because doing fitness competitions, your life is revolved around food. You eat every 2 to 3 hours, and you're eating healthy, and it's great. But like, I cut out like all fruit because I didn't want sugar. Like, I was so obsessed with eating a specific way to make my body look a specific way, and my days were revolved around food and food prepping and all that stuff. So doing intermittent fasting gave me freedom to not food prep and to just like not eat all day, which might sound crazy, but I didn't eat all day. And then when it was time to eat, I just ate whatever I wanted, and it was cool. And I actually did lose weight from doing that. I don't necessarily think that's the healthiest thing to do, but I did it. And after I did that, my husband, he's military, he was gone. When he came back, we tried, and things weren't happening as quickly as I thought they should. And I put that self-blame on myself, because I said, I did intermittent fasting, I'm not ovulating, and this is not okay, and I need to start eating again. And then I did start ovulating, but then the next month I wasn't. And now I have an answer. It's because I only have one tube that's functioning properly. And even with that, I'm like, I don't know. Like, I have to ask the doctor. But it's like I can't put blame on myself. Our bodies are bodies that we're given, and God gave us these bodies for a reason. And I really think that just letting go of trying to control everything has been my biggest lesson, because I think I can control everything, and guess what? I can't. And I'm being taught that lesson again and again and again, and it's a hard lesson. It's really hard, but I tell you guys this because I've been there with self-blame, and it's not fun. And you just have to let go of that. So whether that be if you're in a position like me where you're wanting to try to get pregnant, or you're in your position where you're trying to build a business, or work on a relationship, or whatever, like, sometimes you just have to say, this is what it is right now, and I'm just going to keep moving forward, and I'm going to keep doing the best that I can do and let go of blaming myself and start loving myself and accepting myself. I love you guys. I hope this message speaks to you. If you joined, please comment and let me know that you joined, because I don't know who's on. And I just love you guys, and I hope that you have a great weekend. And I just saw a puppy paw print, and I don't know how that happened, but that makes me really happy, because I didn't know there was puppy paw prints that like came on Facebook. So that's really cool. So love you guys.